No, he's got 8. See, there's 6, 7, 8.
6, 8, 7. What's the difference, right?
Or what? No, I got the shiny one. That's right, because Rick and I were making fun of each other.
Oh, because somebody came in here and messed in this stuff before I put it up where nobody.
It was me.
Because I remember I was like, "Ooh, this is shiny. Rick, you want one?" He's like, "No."
You're not doing that yet.
Is that how we do it?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But look at, he's ready to
Take it
go.
off.
He's ready to go.
We're not doing. You're putting these on the end of these first.
It's just, he's going to be
Take that off.
unstoppable. Can I set this on here, Susan? Would that be all right?
How do you lift it? You haven't practiced on this machine?
I've never seen this thing until today.
What happened to 8 minutes?
Till today.
You don't know how to bring your needle back up?
I've been busy. Why? Because Susan doesn't either. Hang on, I'll be right there. By the way, everybody's on with Facebook Live here.
That's the foot. See, that's the foot, down and up. I'll have to look.
There.
Fix. There. Okay?
Good for you.
And that's your foot up. Because you have to get this out.
Okay.
We're not doing that part yet.
Okay.
I gotta give you instructions.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
here's the deal. Do not lose this.
What
This
is
is
that?
your stylus. You only have one stylus.
I ain't got
This
no
is your
style.
stylus. Protect your stylus.
Okay.
At all costs. Never get your stylus wet. Sleep
Oh,
with your
because,
stylus.
is that because your fingers are too big to...
No, it's because you can't run this screen without it. Fingers won't do it.
Cool. What's that for?
I think we are okay, but I'm not sure about the needle position.
Yeah, I had to change my needle position.
Should be automatically in the middle.
But do you
What'd
need,
you
you
set
need
it
a
up
quarter,
for?
but you need a 1/4 inch.
I understand that.
We're here, everybody, and they're fixing to do scrimmage, and Cliff looked at this machine earlier today, and that's about it. So we're gonna see here.
1/4 inch is right here. This is where you set your offset for your needle.
He's got a computerized machine, so we gotta help
What
him.
we got? What are we sewing? We're sewing mostly just
Makes me happy. Mine's
woven
simple.
medium, right?
It looks like it's 1/4
And we're
inch
gonna do
now.
regular seam. So we choose seam. Go back here.
And look at the thread up here. It should not be around that.
No, I didn't use it last. Guess who did? Give it 2 guesses.
Oops.
First one,
Yeah, but he showed me how to thread that up there last time. So that was on
No,
both of us.
it's in
yeah.
the
You guys pushing the
travel.
buttons already?
Oh.
Just this one for the
Yeah.
foot.
That's all. You don't have to do that.
What'd you do?
Restart it because it gets hung up if you touch the wrong button before you're ready to go. Woven medium. We're gonna do regular single stitch. You straight seaming, baby. That's all we're doing. What one foot did you use?
The B.
That's what it's going for too. I'll be darned.
I'm pretty good looking at it.
Okay, that's all
Just because
set,
there's
so it
5,000
looks like it's
different
set here.
feet, because there's 200 different machines or more,
Yeah.
and they have different feet for each machine, but they all kind of look similar.
Yeah, no, I realized that when I was organizing sewing machine feet.
Did you check and see if you had enough bobbin?
On me. Well, I haven't gotten there yet. According to this, I do.
Yeah, it looks like it. It'll tell you
Bobbin.
if you don't have enough.
You have thread from the bottom, thread from the top.
Pretty good.
Alright, I've got a. It's a little heavy, I think. It's a little big, don't you think?
I think that's
4.6 for a seam.
size?
Yeah, 4.6
No,
is kind
it's
of
supposed
spread.
to 2.5.
2.5 is what I'm at on the low end. It's saying I can go anywhere from 2.5 to 5.
You're still go down. Yeah, 2.5 will be. That's okay.
2.6. It doesn't do. It does 2, 4.
Yeah, it doesn't do odd. It's not odd. Your machine's not
Yeah,
odd?
it's pretty normal.
Okay, what about
What about what?
the 1/4 inch seam?
I'm looking for it. It's right here. Nope, that's not that. That's the stitch style. We're supposed to do in one. I'm just going to stick with 101. I just got 110 there.
There.
Oh, okay. Big
needle position, or is it?
Needle position is, well, it's not going to jump back and forth. It's going to go where I put it now.
Yeah, but
Because
you
it's
need.
a straight stitch.
But you need to get.
A 1/4 inch. It needs to move over. Or, you can do it like I usually do. I just run it down the side.
It'll be too big then.
What do you mean it'll be too big?
If you run this here, and your needle's here, I guarantee you it's too big.
I got my pieces all laid out.
You ready?
You all laid out, Cliff? Because
Yeah, it looks like
Well,
it.
what you got to
I don't
do,
know what I'm laying out.
what you're going to sew, is you're going to take these, and you see your selvages. You don't want to have the selvage, so you're going to take your square and put your square so you can cut that off.
This is what I was talking about, the right sides.
Yeah, I already cut my salvage last time you were
Right
here.
pieces, right sides.
So you want this so you can cut your selvages off later. So you're gonna put this here and then you're gonna cut it. You're gonna sew 1/4 inch right there.
I never run with
And just stop right at the end, right?
Well, you're gonna stop and then you're gonna put your next piece. Your next piece and your next piece.
Where's the next piece?
Next piece, you'll just.
We're making one.
You gotta turn this
long-
around here. Make sure you got the right sides together.
So we're turning them into one long line.
Not right now.
No, I know. I'm waiting.
You're doing that. You're sewing all these on the end first.
Well, that's what I meant. Okay, so we're putting the small squares on the end
You're
of
gonna. You're going to chain piece, which means don't cut in between each one.
See all these thread cuts?
So
I got 4 of them.
you're gonna put this here.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna keep sewing. Then you can get your next one. Keep sewing. Unless you want to stop and cut your threads in between, but that defeats the purpose of chain piecing and trying to go get it done.
So
Now, if you want to, while he's doing that, I can cut your selvages off because she cut her selvages off ahead of time. So while we're waiting for Rick to get this machine, this computerized monstrosity.
Monstrosity, yeah. In its defense, I haven't used it in quite a while, so I didn't remember to bring
No,
it up.
it's probably mad at you then.
Probably
Mm-hmm.
didn't surprise me at all.
See, good.
See how we're cutting the selvages off?
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be out of your way in the first, before we even start. Okay? Since she did that, I'm not saying she cheated.
because you said on the video I could do it, or you could come in early a different day and do yours, but never got around to it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We have a whole box around to it's over there.
Mm-hmm.
So I cracked them up in the lunch today. Because
Mhm.
everybody stands up, they say, hi, I'm so-and-so from whatever business they are. And then
Uh-huh.
people have been practicing their taglines.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And so I said, hi, I'm Susan Hyder from HyderHangout, Quilt Fabric and More. Come hang out with us and get your more on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Did they like it? I love it. It's great.
I know she said it to a couple customers the other day, and it was pretty funny.
Get your more on. The only place to get your more on.
So hang out with us and get your more on.
Quilt Fabric and More. Come get your-
And hopefully nobody will get insulted that think that it's
We're calling our customers more.
calling
Yeah, 'cause
somebody
we're not.
dumb.
No.
It's more Quilt Fabric and More.
Right. I do not know where quarter-inch setting is. I cannot remember.
You can't remember and you don't have the
I
book.
cannot remember. I don't have the book with me. I kept the book because otherwise I couldn't do anything. No, don't tag up there.
Well,
It's in this part of the program right here.
well, here's the deal. Wherever you start sewing here,
You got to stay a quarter-inch.
stay.
But-
stay wherever you put to start.
Mhm.
If it's bigger than a 1/4 inch,
This is a 1/4
your no, that's bigger than a 1/4 inch.
That's actually 3/8. These are 8. These are 8s. These are 8s. So that's a 1/4 inch too. Here you got a ruler right here.
But
There's
wherever
a-
you
that's 1/4
stay,
inch, yeah.
wherever you start,
Oh, those are quarters. Okay.
wherever you start,
Mm-hmm.
you need to stay there. Because then your piece will be consistent. if it's bigger than a 1/4 inch, it'll just be smaller than hers, but that doesn't matter because we're not going by what size your project ends up. We're going by who finishes each step first. So the scrimmage part is whoever sews all of those on the ends of those first. That's the first thing. And we'll put point marks on the board. And I don't have my phone out so I can see if anybody's commenting yet.
So this
I better-
square is going to the end of each one.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah, I got mine lined up.
So if you put one on one end, then you just sew another one on the other end.
Correct.
No,
Yeah,
no.
put another
So
You get
one on
button,
each
one
end of
circle
one of
end.
these,
Mhm.
and then we'll get to the next step.
Put one on each end. Boom. Move on to the next.
So you're gonna put it up here. You're gonna sew. You're gonna leave it right there,
And grab the next one like I
and
got
grab
mine
the
lined
next one here, and put
Sew.
whatever one you want on this end, and then sew this one.
Boom.
And then you can cut them apart later. But we're going to time you and see who
Right.
sews all of these on the end of these.
That's why she's got it laid out. Gotcha.
So you might want to.
Lay everything
That's a
out.
hint. You might want to do that.
So fast as
These are the
that.
hints that I didn't think. And I have the bag of whoa.
He didn't listen well enough to take the hints.
All my integrity beaten and trashed and strewn upon the floor. I picked up and put in that bag.
So how you know which side is the right side?
It's full of shame and
You can-
anguish.
Look at it, and most of them you can tell if they're the right side, or if you can't tell, it may not matter.
So it's like this.
Whoops.
Put
Put
the
it
right
down, put it
sides
down.
together.
We
So
discussed.
you want the
Hunt.
ugly sides
We
on the
discussed the
outside.
right-
Who is April Hunt?
Hmm.
That's toss it away.
Okay, so Bonnie DeWolf.
That's.
That's mine.
We can't see you, is what she's saying.
Can't see him. Who?
Cliff?
Oh, is he out of the shot?
Look down that way.
That's because the cameraman came to save the sewing machine. And what did I tell you about that stylist?
Where is it?
That's exactly it. You'll lose it.
Scoot
I lose
down.
twice. I lose it every time I sew. That's my
Okay.
5th one.
This will be better
Dang.
for you. Scoot down a little
They
bit.
should send me a Christmas card. I bought so many of those.
Now,
Christmas card with a new
what you can
stylist.
do
You
is
should-
go ahead
yeah.
like Mandy has.
Well, she's
So-
right. You're not in the shot.
Is he now?
He is now in all his glory.
I mean, y'all are really watching this.
Yeah. See, this is a tie dyed, and it really doesn't have a right or a wrong side because they look both the same. Batiks and tie dyes, a lot of times it doesn't have the right or wrong side, so that makes it easier on you. So here's this one. What you want to put a white? You
Right,
want
if
it
they-
to show, so
if
you want contrast. Yeah.
If the contestants remain by their machines, they'll be in the shot.
If they get up and start hitting each other, we'll move the camera and
Right.
we'll do a
Or we'll have good video at
what's that
11.
guy? We'll do a what's that show where they have to call in the
Oh, Jerry.
Jerry Springer.
Springer? Yeah.
What was his name? Steve?
Steve, man, Steve, come
I
on.
think that's
So
Steve
here,
Wilkos.
which one of these is the right side?
okay.
Okay, so you're gonna put that right there.
So now they're facing me so I can grab them faster too.
And this is the right side, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You put that one in. That's a batik also. Now, Rick picked these out for you, so if you don't like them, it's because you were absent that day, and we're sorry.
You didn't see my choices.
Oh, that's all good.
So let me see what everybody says. Okay, Rick is fixing the machine for him. Hi,
You didn't
April.
want this, right?
Hi, Sue. Mandy Mighty Mouse is ready. Go, Mandy. Go, Mandy.
Mild mannered,
I know, I'm
man.
just waiting patiently for them to say
Don't go so
go.
fast. You'll actually get
Okay, so Bonnie
faster
says she can
if you
see.
drive slowly.
Bonnie wants to know where you got that funny hat.
Oh, that's mine. That's mine.
I borrowed this one.
He's got one that matches.
Mine's at the house.
Those are our fat bottom girls' hats. They got fat bottom girls on them.
Maybe she wants to know where you got them.
Well, we got to sing
At
because
Hyder's
we both
Hangout.
noticed
Quilt
that.
fabric and more.
Yeah,
Right.
Miss Wanda
That's
makes
right.
them.
And
where
it's
we
part
got
of the
our moron.
moron.
Come on down to Hyder's and get your more on. Yeah, quilt fabric and more. That's why we were. You can't really rock and roll through there, but you can fast folk. Yeah, if you try to go too fast, it takes longer to make up the time you. You know what
Trying to clean
I mean?
everything.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like a Grand Prix track. Go too fast, you miss that corner.
Okay, so how
Some,
far
oh
in
yeah,
are
or
they supposed
sometimes turtles.
to be? They're supposed to be what?
Turtle in the hair and the yeah.
Like
Okay.
about right there.
That's
That
too
line?
far out.
Yeah,
See where your
quarter
needle's
inch.
gonna
See
be?
see the lines on the board? They're quarter inch.
See where your needle's gonna go?
You don't got a sew steady? He can borrow?
Well,
A sew straight, rather? That has quarters right on.
You want me to
rock
get?
and
You
roll
want
right
to?
down.
You want me to? Will you be? You'll be okay.
That's one of the first products that Susan Hyder's going to come out with. We're going to have the HyderHangout, or the Hyder line of sewing aids. Matched, surpassed by none.
You gotta get like on the very edge.
We are working on that
When you
now.
start.
I'm going to get you a
No.
tool.
We're going to go quarter inch in.
Okay.
All the way in.
But I mean,
If I can find mine.
we're gonna come in
Uh-oh. Did somebody borrow it and
Start
not
with
put
the
it back?
quarter
Uh-oh.
inch. So you don't want to be out here. You don't want to be in here too far.
Oh.
Right on quarter inch. If you look at it, on the feet, and find the spot that's right.
About the same one. About the same distance. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I do.
I
Associated.
have a feeling
It went with something.
that somebody borrowed
With me. I haven't used one since I got
my
one. I
Sew
got one.
Steady and it's MIA.
Didn't I give you one?
What is it?
So steady?
I don't even know what Sew City is.
Yes, I didn't give you one. No, you got credit.
Oh
Yeah. I
my.
mean, I got the ruler
Look at
and the
that.
filter square.
I think you did your- Boy, that thing came out nice, didn't it?
Hmm.
Is that the ruler that I gave you?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Thinking, wow.
No, I wish I could redraw the lines on it like that.
Because the lines are gone on it.
Most
You
of
cleaned it up though, right?
Do what?
I gave her an old, like I've been doing this for years. An old ruler I had. Because I got a spiffy new green one that a friend of mine gave me.
Yeah, it's a 6.5 quilter square.
$3.95.
A ruler.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, half the lines are like gone.
I
It
didn't
has
bring
enough
ukulele,
lines
I
on it
could.
So
for me.
you're a tattoo artist and you could fix it?
Yeah, I know.
Well, somebody
Maybe
has
caps for
borrowed
the-
my Sew Steady,
So,
Yeah.
my Sew Straight.
So it's got lines on it. You can look right down and go.
you can't see straight.
Well, poo.
Pretty good. I'll tell you. You're listening left or listening
That makes
right.
me sad.
Come hard port, sir.
But
You got the foot to go down.
It went down.
we're gonna put in some tape on there, okay?
You can put some tape on there.
That's
On
what
my
I did
machine?
with my old machine.
Why you put tape on there?
But that was my old.
So you can have a line to go so
Oh,
for
you
your
want a
quarter
line? You
inch.
can't see it. I'll give you a line.
See?
Oh no,
I'll
on
give
my
you
last
line.
sewing machine I drew
I'll
on
draw
it.
it sucker on. I don't care. I'll
Well,
take
you
a
can do
Sharpie.
whatever you want to do in your own
Take a
machine, but
Sharpie
that
and pop it on there.
but Cliff's not.
I
Oh,
have
yeah, I
never
know.
found
I think
a
we
need.
got this.
I think quarter inch is subjectable.
Well, not really.
Hmm.
Some patterns you better darn well get a quarter inch on it, or you'll have a problem later on when you
I
put the
adapt.
squares.
I adapt.
This one right here.
I adapt.
No, if you don't do the quarter inch on this, when you get ready to put these pieces together, you will have a very bad problem.
One more question. We don't want to sew this one to this one, do we?
Yeah.
You're just yes.
Oh, we do want to put this one to this.
No, you're just gonna you're gonna go here,
That
So
one.
and then you're
we'll
gonna have a little space,
And then you had the next
so you
one.
don't have to stop and cut your
Because
thread
when that's
and
done, you gotta
start
pull it back a
again.
little ways and then start the next one.
Okay. I just want to make sure
Yeah,
this
you
one's
know,
going to be attached
they're
to the
not gonna.
yet.
Yeah, no.
Not yet.
Okay.
You're
We're
correct.
just doing
That was a
'cause
good question.
Every time you stop, you have to start over and set up and get it and just go. And then this way, you just do them all at once.
Well,
and then
if
cut
you
them
do along the foot,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be bigger than
apart. Just.
a quarter inch.
I keep it in the
But-
middle of that fork. That's how I do it.
But like the middle of this fork here, you want to
The
do that?
one, yeah, that's what I do. To know I got quarter. The inboard fork. Halfway through his quarter.
Like that.
Yep.
So
exactly how I
you're
do it.
going to try.
Mhm.
You are going to. I'm positive.
Right, me too.
Sometime. Maybe not
Sometime,
today, but
Maybe not.
you got to make sure that also that you have a
He's got the foot down too.
big enough tail. Because if you don't have a big enough tail back here,
Here's the thing.
Then your thing gets sucked
it'll
in.
pull.
It
when
sucks
this
it
goes
down
up,
inside
They'll pull the tail out, and then you have to
because
rethread.
when the needle comes down, it'll crunch it down there. You'll get what's called a bird's nest, and it's not as cute as it sounds.
No, it's really not.
Okay. So you're ready. Your tail's out here.
So just hit the gas, though.
No, just pop it in reverse and punch it, kiddo.
Where's the jelly roll? These are jelly rolls right here, but this is a.
Also, yeah, there you
Cliff
go.
is hungry. Oh, the jelly rolls. Okay, go.
No, I didn't even hear the starter pistol.
Bam!
Ready to go too. Dang.
Yeah, I heard his machine, so I took off on mine.
There you go.
You can go a little farther if you wanted to get that out of your way, but you don't have to because you'll have a tail issue. Go on. Right on. No. Real fast. You want to hold it flat too.
Okay.
To get a quality stitch.
Gotcha.
I'm helping a little
And you
bit.
definitely want to keep your fingers out from that
I know, I'm
silver
already
thing
on
that
number
goes up
3,
and down.
and he's still
That's
going,
Nikki's
so.
cousin Ouch.
I know, I'm doing okay.
That's Nikki's cousin Ouchie.
So
Nikki's cousin.
don't get involved in the other person.
They'll throw you every time.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
She's got 1/4 inch down the signs, by the way.
Well, she's got the 1/4 inch with the guard on the side, so it's. You're doing really
Yeah, but I
good.
know how to go
Is this
over
the
that
first time
guard.
you've done 1/4 inches?
Mm-hmm.
Well, look how good he's done for
He
1/4
knows
inches.
how to read a tape measure, that's why.
Okay. Now what?
Okay, are you done yet, Mandy?
Ooh, he did.
I've got 3 left.
He rocked
Dang.
your world. He rocked
He
your
cheated.
world.
He had Missy
Hoorah!
over there.
Hell yeah.
He was picking him up and putting him under there, and
Did she bit?
Yeah.
Did it start early?
He actually started his machine, and then I started mine.
We chalk it up to proper living.
So now what, we can cut it up?
So your mom's on here now. Eileen is on here, and
No, now you
then
could.
Susan Phillips says,
You
"Go,
could.
Mandy."
Raise up your foot. Hit the up button.
What's that?
Won't take me long to catch up.
Hold it down. Up it goes. Now you can pull downwards and out and get your thread.
So you don't
Now,
have to pull it out
you
in
pull it
between.
Laying down.
Yeah.
when you
That's
pull
one thing you
down
don't
off
have to
the,
do.
Off the foot and the knee.
You're wasting
Pull
time.
back a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And you come over here. And you look and you should get carried with that.
Okay.
So you put, don't cut your material.
My
Right. I just cut
It's
the
hard to
thread.
do from here.
You're doing good.
Now, always make sure you keep your foot away from that gas pedal when you do this. Don't ask me why. Make sure your tail and your thread
Don't ask you why, because you've done it, and we know.
right through my finger. You see this?
Alright.
It hurt like hell.
Not bad.
That was the day I had the jeans needle on there.
Okay,
Those
then what?
Sue's, bell bottoms. Always pull this, the
Well,
one coming from your needle, pull it out.
I'm gonna go on the
Make sure that it's
chalkboard
gotta
here
go through
because Cliff has 1 point
And you
already.
pull the foot, and you see how it fits into the back there?
Mm-hmm.
It has to fit in there because if it doesn't, it won't ride well.
Okay, so it goes to that little groove up there.
Yeah, there's a groove there. That's good. I can't see it from here. And make sure that your tail is pulled back like she was trying to pull back, and that you have a
Tail
good
back.
4 to 5 inches. It hangs off the back.
Oh yeah, like a big ponytail.
Right. Dude, I think you just won something.
Yeah, he got a point.
He got done before Mandy.
Hoorah!
Now you guys can cut those apart, and you
That's
need
not
to
right.
hand press
There
those.
you go.
You're gonna, oh,
Razor knife with them.
Razor knife.
Hand
Reach
press.
down, razor knife.
Now we know
That's what I
4 inch
use.
too, you know.
Go, Mandy. Wanda says.
Everybody's cheering for him.
No.
I bet my money, all my money on
Mom.
Mhm.
Right on. Mom's on your team.
Alright.
Mhm.
Somebody cheer
Sure,
me
that's
on.
the lady to kick my butt. More than once. He's probably watching right now.
And Bonnie says, "Go, babe."
Uh-huh.
Wanda says, "Go, Cliff." So she's on both.
Right. Hey, you gotta cheer. You have to cheer on excellence in anything.
Okay.
Alright.
Now what you're going to do is you're going to do what we call hand press, or we're just going to get those little squares laying flat so you can put them with the next pieces. So I'm going to show them both, y'all. With
Multitasking.
Cliff.
Right? I'm not even helping.
Watch.
I didn't even help him.
You're going
You got
to
your
you're going to use a thumbnail or an end of a scissors. There
Cliff
is a
knows how to
little
do that.
rolly tool that can go like this. You're just
Like the end of the
pressing
easy
that.
lighter, man.
There.
We're pressing that so these lay
No
flat.
spit. No spit. I knew he was gonna
No,
do that. I
yeah,
knew
no
I
spit.
knew he was gonna do it.
So here, I did one for you. I'm gonna do one for Mandy, so we're even. But we're not racing on this
As
part.
soon as I said easy water, I was like, oh, he's
You can
gonna
use the
spit.
end of that,
Okay.
or you can use your finger. Look, you want to see how I do my finger and why I have a callus on the end of my? I just go like this. Look.
Use one of your guitar picking fingers.
Yeah.
It's done. See, done deal. He's got
What's
an
your-
up-down press over here.
What you're wanting is so that these will lay flat because you're going to
Which
sew
one?
these on the ends of the other ones.
See what you just did. You got it.
But you have to stay organized so that you don't do this number. Because you're going to
If you
sew
twist them,
this.
it's a pain in the butt. You take them apart.
Well, not the twisting, the fact that you sew one to the other.
I've done that.
So you need
How
to
I got
find.
one sewed in the middle of another, I still can't figure out. I was trying to rush and one just caught up in there.
So it'd be like
Yeah.
this, right?
You're going to sew one to the next, to the next, to the next.
Right
Like
sides
this.
together.
Yeah. So you have to have this
There
here.
you go.
I'm on
There you go. Right sides together always. Unless the pattern or whatever says otherwise.
Yeah. Great job. Go, Cliff. Great job, Cliff.
Oh, here we go.
Great job, Mandy. I hear all the claps. Man, they're clapping too. Wow.
The crowd goes wild. Is that a bead of sweat I see on that forehead?
I'm a little nervous.
Ah.
You got that first round pretty well.
See there? Yeah, you did. Decisive victory in the first round. I told him hit hard, hit fast. Us old men, we gotta strike first.
So you have seven strips with the square on the end of each one.
Is that right?
Yes. Now the next step is to get those all sewn together in one big long line without sewing them together.
Or upside down.
So when you can do like you're
Gotta put
doing.
a square to a.
You can do like you're doing. Adina Rose. April Hunt,
That's
looking good, y'all. Who's
Okay.
April Hunt?
That's
That's
Josh's.
wife.
So who's
My neighbor.
Adina Rose?
Ooh.
I think I know who she is. She's got her own,
That's. Yeah.
she's got her own Facebook page and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Adina Rose.
Hello,
Okay.
Miss Rose. I've been by that page as well.
I have too. Okay, Susan Phillips says, confidence, you got this, Mandy.
Yes.
Ready?
You're ready.
That's why Susan wanted me to use her machine. That newfangled stuff. We stuck with a good digital workhorse. Husqvarna is the team to beat. Team Husky, right?
He's ready, but we're gonna let Mandy get caught up.
Hey.
So we want to see what did we call these?
Oh, Mandy's Minis.
Mandy's Mini Mommy and Me sets. On sale now at HyderHangout. And what?
So you got the
Will
mommy.
you get some more? Cheating. 1888.
So it was a spammer trying to interrupt. You know what? I'm ready to go.
I love spammers. I got spammed on the computer just before we left for here.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Big time. It said, warning, do not turn off your computer. Do not attempt. I had them gone in what?
Oh
4
yeah,
seconds?
and they're wanting you to go in there and have them remote
They were
control
gone
your
in 4
computer.
seconds. That was like
yeah.
Mandy said, drop the mic moment.
Yeah.
Couldn't have done that. You can't
Are you guys ready?
Almost.
Okay.
Yeah, almost. I'm gonna put my finger under her needle, slow her down, okay?
No.
Believe me, I'm not gonna do that.
He was ready a second ago.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah. Ready, set, what?
Get on your set.
Oh,
Go.
a light jumper. She jumped the
He
tree.
did that to me last time.
No, you weren't paying attention. That's not a quarter inch.
It didn't start at a quarter inch.
Hey,
It didn't start at a
peanut
quarter
gallery.
Mhm.
What? I'm helping, sort of. I'm doing my
You're helping
part.
him.
I'm doing my part. It's a team effort. There's no I in team.
There's a me, though.
Yeah. Oh wow, man! Come on, I'll tell you.
Well, if we're going to measure the
3
quarter
inch
inch,
to a 16th.
if we're
I'm
going to
following my
measure,
guide.
if we're going to measure the
Now,
same,
I
we're
think
gonna,
they should
it's
get some
equal.
points. They should get points on taking
Well, how
away.
about if we
You could lose a
folded
point
something?
for.
And you fell out past the thing and everything.
What happened? What happened?
Look.
What happened?
I'm gonna keep going.
What happened?
Just keep going.
A
I'll show you at the
mistake?
end.
We gotta resew it.
We gotta resew it? How come? We missed.
We'll show you in a minute.
Speed, slow down, man. Too fast.
Just keep going. I'll
You
fix it.
can't
I'm
possibly
missing
go that
one.
fast. He's missing one.
I'm
That's how it
missing
started for
one.
me. I'm missing.
You're
Where'd that
missing
go?
ends down here.
Is it not sewed to
You
your
have
pants?
7
Is it?
ends.
It's not sewed to your pants. Is it? I
Oh,
do
look what
that
you
too.
did.
I sewed 2 ends together.
No, look. You pulled this here,
Oh,
and you
yeah.
also tucked it. So I'm going to take.
Speed kills. Chugga, 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 chugga. Listen, hear that? That's a little fast for my case.
Done.
I
for a
fixed
newbie.
this.
3.
You've
She-
got all.
She says she's done, but I called for a measurement.
You've got them here. Look.
What? 1, 2.
You sewed them all together?
You got 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and 1 there. 7.
That's what he said.
Oh, okay. So now I got to sew this from that one?
Yeah, you got to find your other squares and sew something
To a square.
to a square.
Square.
Can't
And
sew
Mandy's
the
already
fabric.
done.
Fabric goes, so fabric to square.
Done with what? Her first?
So you
Oh.
lost by 1 though.
Oh, well,
Yeah, that just means I got 1 point and you got a point still.
Oh, that's not a big deal.
So you got to fix this one too. So you just got to, at the end, you're going to
Where's
fix
that
it.
razor knife
Hit all the
Is he going to
blades.
take the razor knife against me?
Hit all the blades.
at? Okay.
I just took something apart for you to help you, and
Did I do?
No, that's what he would use as a seam
Look.
ripper.
you've done it again.
No ripper
Oh, did I
time.
get him crooked?
Speed kills.
You're not holding. You're not holding
They're gonna
your.
revoke my
hands,
license. I
Hold
guarantee
it
you.
flat.
Mm-hmm.
Hold it flat
Mm-hmm.
and take your time. You'll
Yeah.
still whip her butt.
Okay. This one goes in.
I had trouble with the same thing. I wanted to go, man, this thing rocks and rolls. I could be done in 10 minutes. Yeah.
That's what it feels.
Take 3 hours to undo my 5
So let me see. Mandy, just keep going. Well, how's she going to keep going? She's done with this
We're
thing,
doing
and
it
she's
in
got
rounds,
this
so,
step.
yeah.
She's making a bag over there.
She can. She can go get some
She's
popcorn.
making
or something.
35 and 90 minutes
Oh,
out of one
man.
table runner.
Okay.
Mandy's,
sewing in circles?
Mandy's
No, you better not be sewing in
I
circles.
love it.
I'm double checking that I didn't sew these to
Yeah.
anything else.
You got a square that you can sew to this?
Yes, ma'am.
There we go.
Alright. Yep, I got 1 long line.
You don't want to sew the very last one together, though.
No, that's why I was saying I got 1 long
You know you're making an oil change rag, right?
line.
Probably.
And you have a square on the end on one end and no square on the other end.
Yes,
Wow, how did I do that?
yeah, 'cause
You're
there's
supposed to.
Oh,
one
okay.
in my other end.
I was asking Mandy if she did.
I got 14.
2 hands. That's your problem right there.
You don't
Yeah.
have to have you 2 hands.
Yeah, see, I found it easier for me personally if I hold it in the front
so
and the
I
back
don't
to keep
know.
it all
Me
straight.
too. That's why I use 2 hands. It goes straighter that way. I hold it down in the back. And look.
Some people use no hands.
Look, Mom, no hands.
Okay,
Now I got.
you got to fix
You just
that.
say that.
Okay.
There's one more here somewhere.
Anybody tried threads yet?
Huh?
You tried threads yet?
Thread?
Threads.
What?
So we have.
I
to
thought
rub the
you'd be
seam
sure.
on it?
I already did. I fixed it.
I thought Susan would be on there in a minute.
Right here.
Yeah, I don't know what threads means.
It's a brand new. It's Facebook's answer to Twitter.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
It's over 100 million users in the first day.
And I've never heard of it. Dang.
Yeah, it's a little.
So
tricky.
you can.
I think I
So
get 10 points or
you can
something.
either straighten it out and
I think I do.
see
Right,
this
Two
one.
cents, I get $5.
See this one here
Something like
was folded. That one was
I'm gonna have to
folded.
check into that.
You want to take the whole thing out and do it
Oh,
again?
I don't know. That's what I was thinking. Maybe the razor knife. Like, real quick, like,
Well, you want me to take it out? Do you want me to do this one over too, or no?
was that thing? What we supposed to
Well,
use?
that one was folded.
Carrot. Cliff.
Oh yeah.
That's a seam ripper.
Would you like a
Get to
longer
know
one?
one.
Cliff.
Learn it, know it, love
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
Oh, that's
You
a
like
high tech. That's a professional seam ripper. I know. I gave it to her.
Yeah, I know.
Right out of my. Well, that was
Well,
used.
couldn't I just cut the ends off?
Many. I'm
You
surprised
could,
that's not
but
bent.
your
Yeah, is
square
that the
would
one you
be
tried to
funny.
thread?
So your
Oh.
square would be
That's the
shorter.
one I got in the picture.
The strips would be okay, but the
That's
strips
fine.
here.
This is
Let me
square.
make that for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Here, there's that one. We're just
Could
gonna
be.
catch you up.
These are dangerous too.
What?
This
Oh,
one
yes.
especially.
Yeah, I
This
poked
one got me
myself
a couple
with it.
times.
Yeah.
This one got you? This one got you?
Yeah.
Yes, this is the one I was on in the picture. We're sitting
The
in
only
this
time I
chair.
do that is when I'm trying to do
Like
something
that,
with
try
this
to
that
play
you're
it.
not supposed to do. Like
Which
take a
is wrong.
zipper,
Oh.
pull loop, you know, the
It will
little
cut
thing
your
at the
tongue
bottom
if
of the
you do not
zipper.
use
You're
it
not
as a
supposed to
toothpick.
use these to take it out. And I went like this and
It
it went,
works great as a toothpick though.
Ew.
It does. You gotta be very careful.
Yeah.
it does what?
It works as a toothpick too. I haven't.
I
It's
don't
just
even
got
want to
the
know.
pointy end.
I
Did
was
you use
tempted.
that as
I
a
was-
toothpick before you gave it to Mandy?
No. You shoved a rag on it.
It was
I
clean
didn't
when I
wanna
got
do my
it.
ears, I put a
Looked
rag
clean.
on it.
I remember.
Okay.
getting the razor knife.
Well, any guy out there will understand. He's like, yeah, well, it looks like that would work.
Okay, so now you guys need to finger press the ones you just sewed.
See, you could hold it in the front and the back. You can go out.
Cena must grab my
He's doing
iron.
good.
I know, I'm just saying.
And now you gotta
Disconnect them. Yeah, and you gotta
Put it up.
Machine sew's nice and smooth, don't it?
and needle up.
Okay.
Needle up. Needle up.
Needle up.
Right there. Foot up again, because it'll put
And
the
the
foot
foot,
down.
yeah, when you put the needle up, do the foot down, but you gotta do the foot up. Make sure your tail's, and then you can cut those apart and finger place them.
Finger press.
The ones you just sewed. There he goes.
He's making sure those tails go correct space and out the back.
Yeah. That's one
That
of the
would
worst
cause
things that
you some-
beginners
like that.
forget. And if you get in the habit of doing it, okay, this
I think I
one,
missed one.
that one just decided to
Because
go
it's
in there.
not enough to get them both. You got to get the one from the needle has to go through that little notch, or you're not getting anything productive done. You'll notice it wraps itself right around that foot.
Yep.
And you go about 6 inches in, and it's come to a sudden stop.
Okay.
Why is my machine stop?
Anybody have any
And it
questions?
says OL code 64. What is that?
Well, we're waiting for them to get caught up with the. Oh, I gotta go give Mandy her point.
Oh, she got a point. 1 point.
It's
Oh, she
1 to
got a
1.
tie. It's 1 to 1.
Yeah.
1 to 1. We're
something
tied.
is palpable. Twice in one day I've used that word. Supposed to cut this.
Gonna end up being incorrigible with it.
Incorrigible. Yeah, I haven't been able to use that
What
one.
are we using? Big words today?
Being incorrigible.
Well, he likes using his big words, so I figured I'd throw one in there too.
I just like getting kudos every time I use them. I don't get to do that anymore. Not, you know.
I hadn't even heard that word in a while.
What?
Kudos.
Oh, kudos?
Yeah.
Props, man.
Yeah.
Indubitably, you guys have to use big words.
Indubitably.
That was a good one.
Oh, how austere.
You're scared?
Austere.
Oh.
But watch it. Susan will break out all the Greek words. She was a nurse. She knows them all.
I was also a Latin.
She knows Greek. I know pig Latin. Big pay Adelaide, yeah.
I also was a Latin scholar in high school.
Yeah. Just because you dated 3 Mexican guys
excuse
at
me.
once doesn't make you a scholar.
No, not that kind of Latin.
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean a real
Yeah, I have a trophy at home.
sophisticated Latin.
Is that a trophy?
You told me.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
There was a there's a national test every year, and everybody that's in Latin classes want to take it. Some of them can't get good enough to take it, but anyway,
You could have been an interpreter or something.
Probably.
I don't know.
Nobody speaks Latin anymore, though, do they?
No, nobody speaks
No,
Latin anymore.
that's
Well,
But
fine.
apparently
Dead
doctors and
language.
pharmacists.
doctors and pharmacists, that's
Yeah.
true.
I don't think they can either.
Okay.
They just spell
I'll
it funny
press.
and we can't read it.
No, I can understand what
You
they.
read Dr. Scratch?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That looked good, Cliff.
Okay.
He
Nice
looked like Rick for a minute there.
I should have got that picture.
Yeah,
He
like-
hasn't seen the picture of me.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, this is the very. I'm sitting in this very seat with this seam ripper that I was trying to thread. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, he showed me that picture just a couple days ago.
So he's doing. Okay.
So we don't
Yeah,
make
mine's all
sure
pressed.
No,
that-
you got to cut
Yeah.
a little bit off of one end, or you will have your squares at the same place as the other
And you don't
squares.
want to do that. It's like doing bricks on a wall, siding a house. You don't want
Yeah.
seams.
So one end or the
Beautiful.
other, you got to cut.
to cut it in half.
Well, you need to cut part of this
Yeah,
off.
any amount.
Any amount.
2/3 would
Just
do.
one.
There you go. Just cut it and cut it
Straight.
straight because it'll be
Paper,
easier to.
scissors.
It's good enough. They'll cut that.
You could get fancy.
Okay, so just cut a piece of this strip off?
Straight. If you don't do it straight, it'll be harder to sew on. Eventually.
Well, these paper
And-
scissors weren't crap.
Well,
There.
it's okay. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to put your two ends together, and Cliff's got the idea. You're not sewing here. Let me show the audience here.
Mhm.
So he cut, not that one, the other end. That's your
That
extra.
is the other.
Your other end.
The other.
This one.
The one here.
Okay.
So you've got this end that he shortened, and I'm going to show you why. Because if he had left it the same when we got down here and we sewed it
They'd match
together,
up.
this square would have been at the same place as this square, and this particular item we don't want it.
It's like a starter for shingling.
Oh,
Starter
okay.
tab.
That makes sense.
So what we're doing here now is we are going to sew this seam And you either need to straighten this at the end here, or you're going to get down to the end here and you're going to have a hard time with
Keeping it together. Here's where staying in line makes creepy.
We don't have no clamps or anything?
well, you got pins if you want to pin it.
Yeah, they do have clamps, but pins. I have actual clamps. Clips.
We got clamps. You want clamps or you want pins?
You can't run a scoop.
Oh.
Houston,
Backwards?
we did not do right sides together.
Which is easy to do when you have this, one of these.
Because it looks white.
But you're going to have to. Here it is.
You can't move.
It's a good thing I found it here before you did the other. The other way.
Had a lot of stuff.
And it's kind of attached to this one too, so what happened?
It's supposed to be attached to that end. Yeah. Oh, shut up, TikTok. It's probably my grandson's
Just
dog.
about the time the wheels came off my ride too.
Yeah.
Pretty much. This is where I decided, you know what, I really do need to smoke.
Okay, now what did I do?
It looks like the same thing.
Okay. I'm gonna
Hold
sit
on,
somewhere
let
on
me
mine
see.
too.
I want to do it. To what?
Okay. Somehow.
Did you
You
not
did
go back
too?
and fix this one?
I think I did
You
too.
ran off this
Because
one.
let's see.
Fix this one.
Look at there.
Yeah, this is all
Fix that one.
straight up until.
Oh, you're expecting me to hold it for you, huh?
Ah!
Oh,
Yeah, I pulled the clip too.
Look at that. You pulled a clip.
I'm gonna call it now.
Man,
Okay. I need it.
used to be called
Okay.
doing a DJ Rick.
So I just gotta undo this.
Oh, she went and checked hers too, so they both had
Oh,
one.
you need the mighty size.
Loosen that.
Foot up.
At least I
Foot up.
had one.
Foot up.
I think.
See why you
Where
need a
is it?
stylus?
I
Where is your
can-
See
stylus,
where
by
the
the way?
picture here it looks like a foot? Yeah, there you go.
That's why they use the picture that looks like a foot.
Mhm.
It works even if you're blind. I can do it.
Really?
You get used to where it's at.
I'm trying to get a figure out what that is.
This thing hits it really well.
Okay. You got a style
They
there.
call that a stylus. That's where I get all my style.
Mhm.
I can't see it.
You don't
So-
trust me?
No, I
Nobody
can't
can
see whether
see.
is it straight.
She don't
You're
trust me.
beautiful
No, I
building.
can't
It
tell
looks
from here
like
if it's
us.
straight or not. I trust you about as much as I trust me, so hey.
Two hands for
I haven't-
beginners and do-overs.
I haven't run over my fingers in like forever. Long time.
Hey,
Go a little bit more.
Okay,
Since I
there we
did Sue's
go.
bell bottom.
Okay.
That fixes it.
Right through the fingernail too. That hurt.
Well, I did it through the thumbnail and the
This it actually glanced. It went through this one.
also ran my so the reason we're doing this is to check, and we caught that.
Mhm.
We also want to see if this is twisted down here, because it'll be easier on you if it's not twisted down here. Okay?
Did we get lucky?
Well, I purposely helped fix it.
Good job.
So here you got, and
Alright.
what you're going to do,
Start there.
this is not as easy when you have 40 strips.
No, it's not.
Gotcha.
You get a big pile. Believe
You have
me.
a big pile, and you just hope
Stuck
that at
under
the end it's
chair, I
not
had
twisted.
my hair on
But if it's all 40 strips and it's twisted at the end, you just you get it
Cut
as
it
close as you
so-
can, then cut it. But here,
Mine's still
I could have
twisted.
had you hold that other end back here.
Yeah. I tried cheating too. It didn't work.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sounded good.
Going straight and slow is the
Slow and steady, right?
Make
well, wait
sure you
until she
stay
gets
slow.
ready. Okay, I don't know if anybody's there anymore. Nobody said anything. You go, Mandy, or anything.
Yeah, I know. It's because I'm my own cheerleader, I guess. That's all right.
You're not going to have pins
Oh,
when
yeah,
you do a
just
jelly
go.
roll race. So
Yeah.
just
We got all this.
straighten it out.
Okay.
All right.
Are you ready? He's getting his drink. Do you need anything?
I've got mine right.
The jelly roll would be.
The jelly roll would be good about now.
Mm-hmm.
I should have brought some. This is just experimentation.
It's a lot of work. It's making me hungry.
You get your feet up. Yeah. And you get his more on, but he
Are
wanted
you
to get
ready?
his
Yes.
feedback on too.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh.
Are you ready? Get
Yeah,
set.
reverse third one, right? You'll stop twice.
Go.
Okay.
And you have to keep them even.
Second hand, keep that
So-
one good straight.
Slow and steady might be better than fast and just look. See, You gotta make sure it's even.
Yeah, then dead even. That's the thing.
Hi, Ann Varnell.
Check
They're doing a
every
scrimmage,
team.
getting ready for their jelly roll race. So they're doing a table runner. And I don't think they're going to get done tonight.
It's not looking good.
It's we got 10 minutes and they're on the first row of sewing it together.
Oh, good gosh, that went quick. I'll have you know that Cliff won the first round. Oh, we're going neck and neck.
Second round.
Boy, the competition is fierce in here. Or somebody needs to back one, I'm not sure.
Right side together. There we go.
That could be a nightmare.
We should write a song. Right sides together.
You don't have to pull it out here because the machine will feed it. If you pull it, sometimes you can mess the machine up or your
Stretch your stitches.
stretch your stitches or stretch your fabric.
You just can't. But you can hold it.
You can hold it. You can hold it gently, but don't
Right.
pull it.
Let the dogs do the dogs' work. At least so.
If you get in a bad habit of pulling it, you might mess some things up in the future.
Ah, okay.
Andy made me fantastic. Excellent.
You can't guide it though.
I should have.
Gently.
That was a pretty cool strap.
You're getting too wide on your stitch.
It is major comfort.
Do I?
Major comfort.
Heck yeah.
No, you can't
Can't
pull
pull
it
it off the
here
side.
either.
That doesn't feel like it's working, but it's
It
not.
feels like it.
You're not water skiing.
Mm.
Okay.
You're just guiding it. Okay?
The machine actually does the movement. You just
The machine will pull the
steer.
fabric through. You're just guiding it right and left. There you
You're
go.
kind of making sure that stuff doesn't go out there.
There you go.
That's a good speed, good steady, consistent. We'll get more than that way. That's it.
It's too long.
I always find it easier.
It's
to
not too
straddle
long.
this
Wait till
stuff.
you get 40 of them.
Yeah. Like I said, I had to tell
Oh, I told Ann to pick a side. Oh, hold on.
Look. This thing right here.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm an impartial judge.
It looked like your thread jumped, but it didn't. Maybe it did. Jump something.
That'll also happen if you pull on that. It will
Don't
jump.
pull it back here.
Okay.
You can't
But
pull
we'll
it.
fix this right here. But
Spreads out the threads on it.
so a friend of mine thought poison oak was contagious.
It is.
So I can hug you when you get poison oak.
Especially if someone like me is highly allergic.
Oh.
Highly
You
allergic.
want me to rub my arm over them?
No. Because I'll wake up tomorrow morning, I'll have it all over my face.
Just the one that's over here?
No, probably not. But when I was a child, I could catch it in the air. And I used to, every year my eyes would swell shut from poison.
I hear
ivy,
music.
poison
It was
stingray.
my phone. Yeah, I got minutes on my broken phone.
It sounds like another song. Minutes on my broken phone.
Mm-hmm. Just got minutes on my broken phone.
Oh, you
Oh,
were
stuff.
You're standing on it?
Right sides together.
I don't know what you did.
Life's not so bad as long as you do right sides together. How the old, they used to say people, the balls up in the cottage Balls in the bag in the cottage We're talking about water.
Uh-oh. What's you say?
Out of bobbin?
I'm running out of something.
Ran out of bobbin thread. That's game over for
Game over.
Good thing I got
My
playing
my
mine.
picture wasn't taking care of
it'll
my
take you 3 times that
machine
long to
light.
find the bobbin.
My picture.
Yeah, your pictures.
Oh, it's definitely out of bobbin. It won't even let me.
No, no, when it'll let you go out.
But
I
it
have
won't
a
let you
set
pull
to
the
do it.
bobbin out any further.
Yeah.
Do you have any filled bobbins?
Yeah.
Where are they?
In the toolkit. One is still backwards, I think. See, I'll try that one.
It's green only.
That'll work. Unless that's the logo side up, that's the one that's backwards.
This one?
If the logo side is up when you put it in, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Guys, when you get all four
You
chains,
have to see the
you're
logo
back
of those
out.
bobbins for some
Build up,
reason. Will not work.
back on track.
Lisa said that to me, and I was like, come on, it's plastic, it looks the same to me. The machine knows it gotta go.
Oh yeah, it does.
I can't tell what I'm doing with this, Rick. Because I haven't done one of these in a long
I
time.
got it. I'm quick at it, actually.
I was
I'm
gonna-
impressed.
Actually, whoever wound this bobbin got it a little bit clogged
What are
up.
used for these?
Ah, okay.
Isn't that handy?
That is good.
Yes, it is. I find really uses for the stylus.
Good job, Mighty Mouse, she says.
Who said that? Okay, one. We go.
Mighty Mouse got done with hers.
You won't see a damn thing, but you'll feel it.
Right.
You can feel it pull through that little snap right there. Hear it? And go back the other way. And when you hold it, you go up here, around the top. Does it see the little holder, little gray holder right in the corner?
Mm-hmm.
Go on
I
that
hate to
one.
tell you, but whoever wound this bobbin got it clogged up.
This one.
I was satisfied.
And so you might have had a threading chance if you hadn't gotten on here crooked, because there's
Oh, I need the top too.
do what?
Slide top. Always put the top on before you cut it. One of the ways you know, here, let me show you something. Let me teach you something. On any machine, you'll notice something weird when you pull on it. Looks like it should be going the other way, doesn't it?
It goes counter.
But it doesn't pull off the same way. It's weird when you realize what I'm saying, when it's facing you like that, you'll be like, hey, wait a minute. Because if you got a bobbin on right, when you pull it, it turns the wrong way.
And it goes comes back.
Yeah, and you cut it off. Hold that. No, cut it off. Pull on it. Pull on it. No.
Cindy
No,
Bly is
no, no. The tail.
watching. Hey,
So when you
Cindy.
get the tail,
They're doing
you
a
put the foot up and then needle up. That's important. Make
they
sure
got
the needle is up.
about 2
You
more
want it
minutes
at
for
the
tonight.
highest.
I'm sorry, you got
You
to
know,
go
roll
back
it
and
down by
look,
hand.
but
Roll
they're
it
doing
forward.
a scrimmage, getting ready to do a jelly roll race.
Hold on to it.
But they're doing
Pull a bunch out. Right there. Now let it
they're
have slack and go
doing
in there.
a table runner
So
out of the
down,
jelly roll pieces.
slow. Keep going.
Max said go,
Pull it towards
Mandy.
you.
Mm-hmm.
When it gets down, let it have slack. Don't hold it down. Let that slack. When it gets to the top of it, that's the needle.
Now what?
Starts to go
Yeah,
back
when you
down,
make
like
it
right there.
stand.
See it just peak.
Do what?
Now gently
Flip
thumb
it in.
upward on it, and you're gonna pull
Okay,
that.
you're going to cut it.
You'll watch that'll come right out. And
Okay.
then you use for the stylus, you just reach under here and you'll see it come up and you can pull it out.
Can we borrow
Pull
the
it.
scissors?
There's some right here.
Oh, okay.
Pull it. That's it.
Oh, by the way, speaking of scissors, everybody,
Okay,
we
just
now
put it
have
around
scissor
one more
people. So if you drop your scissors off before the first
time.
Thursday
And
of
then you flip,
every
flip,
month,
You got it under there.
they're going to
Pull it up.
pick it up on the first Friday, and they will bring it back by that Tuesday.
And they do rotaries as well.
Yeah, they do rotary blades as well.
Did you
And
get it?
pinking shears, I remember.
Yeah.
Pinking shears,
Pinking
scissors, and rotary blades.
You gotta get to it.
So you can bring your scissors now, and I'm excited because we've been waiting 3 years for that because
That's why.
the other person wasn't good, and that's how we'll leave it out.
You got it
'Cause
right there.
my mom taught me to.
Yeah, see, unfortunate I can sharpen my own scissors.
Oh, the beginners.
I can take them apart and sharpen each blade
See,
separately.
that's what happens when you get to the knot. You get to it on that. There's an extra knot in there.
So I think we call it a draw because he had problems with his bobbin.
See?
I was satisfied.
That's the actual bobbin thread you got too. That when you pulled it up into the. No, that's not it. That's just the thread.
The bobbin's not up.
I know
Bobbin's
it.
up.
It is now. But it's also wrapped around with the thread around the foot. It was.
Well, the bobbin is not in right because you can't get it out.
Well, it probably was before the second round of thread went down in there. It's
I
just that
fixed it,
second
or he
round of
fixed it,
thread.
or somebody fixed it. Well, here's the deal. We'll call it a draw.
We'll take that.
Oh, we're not done yet.
What do you mean we're not done yet?
We gotta finish this.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go back and catch. You got a few where you ran off too.
No, that's cool. We're good.
So you got to go back here and start, and then finish.
Track
And
was a little slippery.
Track was slippery.
track was slippery.
He was
And then this one here, you
lack
got
of jelly
this
roll.
here.
The sugar level dropped dangerously low.
Okay, should we start up there first or down
You
here?
didn't bring any
Start
jelly
down
rolls
here and
with him.
finish that.
Okay,
I think this is the only
You
place.
didn't bring any jelly rolls with him. That's
No,
fine.
no, that's his problem.
that's what happened.
How you gonna have a
But
jelly
your
roll race and
his
jelly
quarter
roll
inch is
building?
fairly good. So any other comments? Look at his quarter inch is fairly. Look how straight. He just needs to
Yeah.
get his quarter inch a little bit more consistent.
Yeah, I know some of mine's a little wobbly
Yours is a little wobbly.
in some spots, but otherwise I think it's
And
all.
here he ran off the edge. He didn't have this. You see how quite even here?
He's
So
good.
that's why.
When you look away, take your foot off the pedal.
Yeah.
He just stared up.
Driving through the smoke, man. Go through the smoke.
That's how I got it sewed to my pants. Trust me.
So I guess
See, that's
we're
why I
gonna,
can't talk and sew.
Yeah.
so we're going to ask everybody to make comments on our new tagline.
Yeah. What do you think of the new tagline? I love
Okay,
it.
the tagline is HyderHangout, Quilt, Fabric, and more. Come and hang out with us so you can get your more on.
Come on down and get your more on.
But
You
yeah,
can't beat that. That's great. I love
I
it.
think mine looks good so
That's
far.
good.
So I guess we're going to say, hey, we're going to
Right.
see you next week because
And remember, don't look away when your foot's on the pedal.
So
But
can you
everything's
turn
okay
that-
as long as your right sides are
Turn it off.
together.
But then see, I think my colors go really
Yellow
well
means
together.
push the gas harder.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Everything's
Bye,
good when your
everybody.
right sides are
Say
together.
bye.